Hey YouTubers, what's up? I'm going to show you some modules to get with Drupal on a clean installation because it's kind of a bare system to get started with. And without beating around the bush, let's just go to Drupal.com, go to the project modules, and what you're going to want to get are a couple of these. I will say views, you will probably end up using this at some point, but I wouldn't get it for right now because it's kind of complex. First one you're going to want to get is token, and when you click this link, make sure you go down and grab the version for 7.x. If there's a recommended release, get that. So grab token, grab path auto, and let's see, Google Analytics. A lot of people like this one if you need that, and grab CAPTCHA for preventing spam bots, because you will get spammed with most websites. The last thing you'll want to get is a what you see is what you get editor. So I'm just going to search the modules for that, and what I want is this one. It says FCK editor, but it's now called CK editor, and this one's a little bit different how you install it. First, I'm going to hold control and click on the CK editor link, and I'm going to just do the free download and download the zip. Okay, and I'll go ahead and extract this to my desktop. It's a pretty big file, and I'll move these other ones I downloaded here so that you can see them. So we have CK editor. I'm just going to put a 1 before this because we're going to do something with this. And close this. Now I go to the Drupal modules and go to CK editor module, and I'll scroll all the way to the bottom and get the 7.x version. I'll just grab the zip. Okay. And this is like a plugin for Drupal, but we're using the actual CK editor. And I'm just going to drag this here. And you can see the reason we renamed that folder is because there would be a conflict of names. So I'll just open up this wrapper file, and I'll go to the CK editor folder, and it has a note that says copy here. So I'll open up the file we renamed, grab all this, drag it in, boom, done. And we can go ahead and delete this. So let's install some of these plugins. I'm going to go to my Drupal folder, go to Sites, All, Modules, and I'm just going to grab all these, pop them in, boom. And then on your Drupal site, you go to Modules, and I can click this to shrink it down. And the first thing we need to turn on is token. Path auto requires token. I'll explain what these do also, and I'll turn these two on. My Google Analytics looks like an outdated one. I downloaded the wrong one, no big deal. And I'll save. So we're going through this pretty quick, and no reason to take things too slow. And we also need to enable path auto and then save once more. Don't forget that part. And what we're going to do is add some content. Go to add content. This is your shortcuts bar, by the way, this little gray thing. And if I wanted to add modules to my favorite area, I'd hit that little plus sign that I just clicked, and it shows up right here. If I wanted to remove it, I can click this little minus sign. But no big deal. I'll just go to add content, and I'm going to make a basic page, and I'll call this test. And here's our what you see is what you get editor. It's very nice looking. Hello world. I'll actually call this hello world. And you can use this just like a text editor and everything. So that's pretty nice. I'll go down, and I'm going to provide a menu link so that it shows up in my menu. And the path auto that we downloaded, here's the URL path settings. And normally what we have to do is type in a URL alias by hand every time, so I would have to type in hello-world for the URL. So I'll go ahead and save this and show you what I mean. And you see it says workspace Drupal / hello world, or rather hello world. Normally it's something like node 1. That's usually what the URLs are like, but we want Path Auto to automatically generate a URL friendly URL. Let me go back to that 1 second and go to a basic page, and I'm going to go to the URL path settings, and here it says URL alias patterns. You can click that, and usually when you fresh install this, it says content / node title. If you don't want content before it, just go ahead and erase that, because your URLs might look a little ugly. And I'm going to close this. Okay. And I think that's a good introduction for a couple of plugins you need just to get started with a basic page. I will say this, your home page, if you're wondering how to put content on here, you can go to add new content, and I'm just going to do a basic page and say my site and I like food, and I'm not going to provide a menu link, and I'm going to go to publishing options, and I'm going to promote this to the front page and save. And on the home page right here it says my site, I like food. One more thing, you see how hello world is before home? What I would do is find content, or you could just click this content tab if you don't have these shortcuts here, and I'll edit hello world, and I'm going to change the weight of the link, so I can scroll down, and the weight, I'm going to make it heavier so that it appears after a lot of things. And go ahead and close that, and there you have it. Alright guys, thanks for watching.